see you ever seen that? We're going to talk about some details of life quickly, so pay attention. What's happening right now around us all? Who sees? Who doesn't? What do you want to know? You need to ask. You need to find out. There's some clarifying things that need to come down the pipeline, if you know what I'm asking. Who are you? What do you want? What do you need? How do you feel? What are you trying to get to? Are you working? Towards what? All these different things mean something, don't they? It's time to not show the things that you do. You ever heard about that? Everything that you do, keep it close to your heart. Don't tell anyone. People tend to raid on your parade. Scary, sucks. Don't do it. Pay attention to how things are moving very quickly and fast. I'm going to start covering things up on what I'm doing now. I'm not going to talk about it. Not as much anymore. If you want to know, you need to go back to the earlier videos and what I put out, for real. If you want to understand, you're going to have to reach out and talk to me for real now. I'm not going to just give out information anymore. You know, I used to be very open with myself. I'm not going to be at all. Not with anyone. At all. I don't feel like it's necessary for me to talk about myself anymore. I want to talk about what's happening in the world and life around us all for real. But will you be open enough to understand what you want and how you need and what that means? Do you want it to make sense? Do you? At all? Do you want it to just be a cycle over and over and over and over and over and over again? Or do you want to actually get into the details of how you want to be cleaned out for real? This doesn't make any sense, no. For most people, this will not make any sense at all, and that's okay. It won't make any sense to anyone else because of who you are in God, period. Do you know what that means? Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Right now, it really doesn't make a difference on who is watching and who isn't. What makes a difference on what you want in life and what you don't. Truth. Go out and look at the sun. Stare at it. Won't damage your eyeballs. Did you know if you wanted to go out and look at an eclipse with no eye protection, that would be good and healthy for the back of your skull? That part of the brain is very healthy for those types of things, I know. So a lot of the things that we're going to start to talk about are going to be very, very, very contradictive on what we've all been taught in universities and schools and such. This is not a philosophy lesson. This is about truth, reality, and growth of physicality and how the spiritual align with that for real. If you don't want to hear it, you're going to have to tune out. Okay? This is the new world on where we're going to be going into now. Okay? So if you want to talk about business, go to my LinkedIn. If you want to talk to me, go to my LinkedIn. Send me a message. If you want to understand more of life, go look in the mirror. Truth be told. I want to know about talking. Talk to me. Talk. I want to talk. Can you see the things that are in the back of your mind? Can you? Okay, because they're there. I want you to understand life as it is for real. How do colors play in with the physicality of all the systematic things that happen within your nervous areas of your body? We're going to talk about that a lot. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. Look in the mirror. If you have a body, if you look like anything alive within our human species whatsoever, this is the growth pattern of everything you have to be. Period. This is true. Growth patterns of life are not a joke. People want to know the spiral, but they don't want to know the numbers. It's not a joke. This is how you grow and this is how you align with things. If you can hear frequencies inside of yourself, you can grow within a very, very specific detail of purpose. If you don't know how to do that yet, you need to breathe and breathe and breathe until you press hard enough to be able to systematically hear those things within your body, your nervous body, your system, your emotions, and your areas of those different types of things. No chakras. Stop that crap. For real. Stop the entire system of what that is. That's a very, very little thing compared to what we are. Okay? Colors go into those things, but the combination of those colors makes zero of anything if you don't know what I'm talking about for real. Okay? It doesn't matter what the system is if you don't know how to use it. Got it? I'm trying to talk about how you use the system on how to grow for real. And then you can use those details of things to be able to get better at it for real all the time. If you don't know what I'm saying, that's okay. Look in the mirror and start to see how it feels. Because this is the reality of not a joke. Not a joke. Okay? Metaphorical words and systematic things start to align you into a culture within your knowing. Cultures and religions are just levels of understanding. Okay, Christianity seems to know a lot more than what most are in the pure higher levels of life. Yes, contradictive many ways. Hinduism is a very, very rare entity of what it can become within who you are. Other religions and philosophies are no different. Buddhism is no religion, it's just an understanding of peace. Be with you every day. Isn't that amazing that the Muslims talk about that exact same thing? Peace be with you every moment. Those two religions are very understanding of who we are and who we want to become, but they're a flat line into the areas of what Christianity needs to uplift their people into where they need to go into. This is a very political, spiritual channel. Yes, I know. That's point of life, is it not? Now, I have one more moment left until I have to run, but keep following. We're going to talk a lot.